Next up, we have the Prince Albert Challenge Cup. This is for coxed student men's fours. On the left-hand side of your picture, we've got the D.S.R Studenten Royal Regatta Proteus-Eretes, Netherlands, and on the Buckinghamshire station on the right-hand side, Oxford Brookes University A.
Both crews going really well off the start here, coming in neck and neck. You can see really driving their boats forward. Really important with these relatively heavy boats, these coxed fours, to lever and get that leg power through, driving the legs down together. Absolutely neck and neck at this.
Yeah, and I know certainly that the students from Delft, from the Netherlands, were excited to be taking on Oxford Brookes University. They'd heard a lot about them through the stages of competition. They know that there's a big contingent here, but they were really excited by that prospect, right, and that challenge.
I don't think they should be scared of that as well. Looking at the times of their previous 2 rounds, actually, Proteus-Eretes have had this slightly quicker time. Their race yesterday against Brookes B's boat was 7 minutes, which is quicker than Brookes A's boat race yesterday against UPAL, which is 6 seconds slower. Admittedly, obviously, conditions do change, but certainly I think we could see a close race here. Although Brookes, again, slightly longer stroke. I think they're just slightly edge out an early lead as we come past the quarter mark.
Yeah, and we'll catch up with the live pictures of this Prince Albert Challenge Cup race, which is Oxford Brookes University now pulling away from the crew, the challengers from the Netherlands, Proteus-Eretes. And this Oxford Brookes crew, this is the 2nd ranked crew from Oxford Brookes University. They have their top guys racing in the Temple, which is for student 8s. This is student coxed 4, so this is the next 4 guys down, so athletes 9 through 12. No, yes. Just had to think about my maths then for a second, Jim. Plus the cox that are taking on the best of the rest from around the world.
Yeah, it's a wonderful view. If you're watching from the Netherlands, great view of the course here. Far left-hand side, halfway to 3 minutes 31. And then you have all the different signals. You come down to tell you the distance between the 2 crews. And when we cut to the live shots, you can see Oxford Brookes taking about 30 strokes a minute. Long, languid strokes. You could tell they were sitting comfortably ahead. But the other crew, they're fighting back, and they're certainly not giving up. A really tenacious effort here as they come into the last, 300-400 metres.
Yeah, and they come here for international experience, Jim. You know, their coach was saying that they have been training mostly in singles and pairs. They only jumped into this crew a few weeks ago. They've been in it for about 2 months, and they've been working on compatibility has been their main training focus, to get all the athletes working together rather than against one another. And I think that shows, right?
It does. You're looking at the picture here, actually. Obviously, they're on the right-hand side of the picture. We're looking at them there. And they are moving together very nicely. I think it's an interesting contrast. I think Brookes obviously have the advantage of being ahead, so they can take the rating down and it looks naturally long. But these guys here, they're absolutely flat out, and they're all working together really nicely. So that's obviously that's worked.
Yeah, it has. And we're looking at Lafeber in the cox's seat there for Proteus-Eretes, and she will be looking at Oxford Brookes. It's Amy Jones there that we can see the sunglasses peeking over the hull of the boat.
I like the A on her cap.
A for Amy, I like it. But she's got the wonderfully calming job of guiding this crew into the line. I think she will be enjoying a little bit more space and time to get them working on some technical elements into the stands.
There's more for them to come as they come into the last 10 strokes, and they can enjoy this as they paddle up to the finish line.
Well, Proteus-Eretes beat Oxford Brookes University B yesterday. Unfortunately, they won't be able to replicate that result with their A crew today, as it is Oxford Brookes University A in the Prince Albert Challenge Cup that are victorious and will move now into the weekend of competition here at Henley Royal Regatta.